Hello, Heart of Football. Andrew Flint here, Editor-in-Chief, and here is PM. I'm on the road again, following Tumen, my local football team, and on the YouTube channel I will put some updates there. I put them on my own personal YouTube channel on Twitter, and updates on footballgrad.com website that is backing me to do this journey. But anyhow, today is Friday. Now, I missed Monday motivation, so this instead is Feel Good Friday. Yeah, I'm slightly bending the rules a bit, but that's the beauty of being Editor-in-Chief. I can do what I like. No, I'm just kidding. I thought I've got to get a video in. Now, it's inspired by something I've literally just seen. Just over my shoulder there, see where those kids are? Just behind them, next to the grass bank on the other side of this wide alleyway. This is one of the main thoroughfares in a city of 1 million people. And he was juggling. He was busking, basically. He had a cap out and he was juggling bouncing balls. But he was juggling them in a really, really strange, complicated way. Instead of throwing them up, he was dropping them down, but slightly across. So with his right hand, one ball would drop and bounce, he would catch it in his left hand, but he had 8 balls simultaneously doing this. So it was just a blur of balls going in different directions. And fairly unsurprisingly, the balls kept bouncing off each other. One hit his foot and rolled about 50 metres away, and he had to run rather sheepishly. Nobody was really watching. I'd sat down on my bench and I started to watch and see how he would do. And then bit by bit, slowly but surely, he started to get one round done before he dropped a ball. Then a couple of kids on their scooters came past and they stopped and they started laughing. And he said, "Do you want to have a go?" And they stopped laughing. They watched him, he did it again, then he did it again. And then he started hitting just a perfect verve, a perfect groove where nothing would go wrong. You know when you talk about a striker hitting a golden patch where everything he touches goes in? It was just like that. And I thought, that is inspiring stuff. The guy stuck at it, he didn't give up, he kept on going until eventually he found the right groove. And eventually, a mother and a little daughter who was no more than 4 years old, she was just captivated by this. She wandered over and she was spellbound. And he shared the ball with her. She picked up one ball, threw it, it bounced a long way away, and she laughed, but she kept on watching. And he smiled, he kept on going, and the little girl just you never know, she may have just been inspired to play a little game herself. It's such a small scale, such a micro scale, but you can extrapolate that up into absolutely anything. I've had people who have said, "I don't think I'm good enough to write." I was like, no, like I said in my first Monday motivation video, you're a writer looking for an opportunity. And you're going to get it wrong a load of times. I've got it wrong so many times. I've read back my first ever article that I wrote, and I just cringe with embarrassment at how on earth I wrote something so trite and awful. And yet I kept going until I found my voice, if you like. I found the way that fit me. What we do here at Heart of Football is we're a community. That is the founding ethos of who we are, what we are, and what we see in football. And that includes you guys. It includes anybody who is curious, is interested, is motivated, is driven, or is just not sure about what they could do. We can talk about writing, we can interview you, we can give you advice how to find interviews, how to expand your contacts, how to make videos, how to do video production alone. There's just an endless range of possibilities at all levels of exposure. So, just like the kid who was juggling here, keep going, and keep going, and keep going. You'll fail again, keep going. But then, you'll hit that magic groove where everything falls into place.